Chinimose Mulibwanj, hello and welcome to another episode of the ScreenShot. Today we're coming to you from the city of many tribes, and in case you guys don't know where that is Wange. It is a city of many tribes, and today it's such a beautiful day and we decided, you know what, let's sit outside and have this conversation with our locals. So let them introduce themselves before we continue further.
Thank you, Melinda. So my birth certificate name is Wesley Makombolelo Tremendous Maligo. So even my stage name is just as long, Ligsta Elton Papi Chulo. So I just made that short, the lead PC. Thank you for coming through to Wange. I hope this will be a lovely chat indeed.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Melinda. My name is Reynold Vosumuz Ndlov. I'm a local youth from Mpumalanga.
Okay, welcome to the show, guys. So like I said today, you know what, let's just step away from Bulawayo for a bit. You know, the voices of the youth are not only in Bulawayo. Zimbabwe is a big country. Everyone has something to say. So today, I think it's fitting that since we are in the city of many tribes, we talk about tribes of Zimbabwe. And another thing that I think I've noticed before is people think in Zimbabwe it's only Shona people and Ndebele people, isn't like that's literally the only languages that are there. It's either I'm a Ndebele or I'm a Shona.
There's no Tongaland or Nambialand.
It does not exist. So off camera we were talking about the different dialects and stuff. So Re cela usitshele mbijana about you when as a person and your tribe. What can you tell us?
Okay, I am Tonga, basically. But I am a Dombe. That's a dialect of the Tonga language. Same as it exists, Uti, there's this Shona, there's Zulu, it's Ndau, all fall under the same bracket. Lati kunjalo, it's Tonga, it's Dombe, kunjalo njalo. Something Dombe. But yeah, the only thing I can tell you about my people is like we're good people. We're good people. We're generally calm. Yeah, even Wazohambe. But yeah, we can be also, crazy if provoked. But yeah, generally we're nice people. We're nice people. Also, Amanambia around here, who also have a statement with Weja Igamu. Whoever comes here is welcome. Whoever comes is a friend. So yeah, generally that's a vibe.
I have to say I agree with that because we were lost a couple of times coming here. And I have to say, we didn't feel awkward asking for directions because people were very helpful.
Yeah, that's the general.
Like if ingadobe kuthiwa uhambe straight ukhona lapha obvious ngiyathi ngikhona babze ngikhohliwe ukuthi kahle kahle bensiya ngabani, but the next person would be able to help me out also. What about you, Maligo? What's your tribal DNA?
Okay, I'm actually the welcoming tribe, Wejaikamu, Wanambia. So yeah, I can actually second what you said I've actually met someone sometime and we're speaking in Shona, both of us. And then after a short while, we realized actually we're both Nambia. They're like, bruh, so why were we speaking in Shona? It's like, no, bruh, we are like that. As Katie, we will speak Chitonga, Hamba Chivendas, Konchamini, that type of thing. We'll do that, but we will not forget who we are because we're not trying to be who we are. That's who we are. And there's actually another statement. They say, Bunambia Bushe. Being a Nambia is being a king. It's being a ruler. We're in Wange, we've got Chief Wange. Are you getting that? So, Bushe. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think, Vanambia Vapumbulu, pure Nambia. Yeah, I think that's all I can say. Actually, on the dialect thing you're saying, I can say Nambia and Shona and Kalanga. They are actually, if you study their history, they are the same, even their architecture. We've got Shangano for the Nambia. It's used like some muddy clay type of thing. I actually haven't seen, but you know, you research, you know, try to find out. You can't be there as yet, but okay, how is it like? Tell me you've been there. Yeah, so the architecture there by Shangano is the same architecture Kami ruins, same architecture Great Zimbabwe. So if you notice, you then realize that the Shona, if you realize this whole land was Mutapa, right, at a time, and Mutapa was bigger than Zimbabwe. Even you check ancient maps, you will find Mono Mutapa is there, right? So if it was a one people, Shona Nambia, you can imagine. I don't know, that's how I say it.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and the other thing would be the fact that we are this side of the country. Yeah, when I'm a corner, so on the teapot side of the country, so that no one bothers to actually read or inquire about
Exactly, like you know, you learn the history of the Shona, you learn the history of the Ndebele, but we never really dive deep into other languages like Amakalanga, Amatonga, which I think is pretty unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
There's a lot of information, cultures, or traditions that are lost through that.
Just lost. Yeah. As you were saying, it's like Zimbabwe is just the Ndebele and the what?
And
the Shona, you know. Paso Islanders, independent.
It's pretty unfortunate, yes. Because when I think about it, I start to think, what if one day people stop, you know, speaking the languages entirely, because you're like, I'm not going to learn this language in school. What is the purpose of me to keep on learning? The next generations won't know their own language, so it's pretty sad.
The fun part also is like it's hard to tell umuntu just those two languages. I've
noticed.
It's usually four going up. Ndebele, Inambia, Tonga, Nyanja.
It's a superpower. Let's say I'm from Bulawayo and I'm just speaking isiNdebele. Imagine now speaking for. Okay, guys. So now let's talk about. You know, every tribe has their own good and bad things. Let's talk about stereotypes, like different stereotypes that come with different tribes. For example, you said Amanambiang ama kings, and have you ever heard like other stereotypes? Not that I'm saying Guti, stereotype is the king, but yeah, have you heard stereotypes about your tribe?
You know, there's something I'm just gonna say. As a 90s baby, you know, I'm a born free. You know, I'm a born free. So whatever happened in the past, honestly speaking, not that I want to be ignorant, I acknowledge it happened, but I cannot really relate. I am born free. So the only stereotype I generally do not like, njengomuntu of my age, is anyone of my age really, or not even so much older. And then I hear you maybe speak of things like kukurahundi. Like, okay, I know, I get it's a painful item, but it depends on how you're looking at it. Are you looking at Tuzane or you're looking further? Because for me, it makes no point. We get that even, let's go biblically, and there was one language, and that's a language that is lost to the world today. And because when you find other scholars, they'll tell you that your mouth is actually not meant for speaking. And it's not meant for speaking. We're supposed to mind, but we have downgraded. Now we use mouth to mouth. You get what I'm saying? So, and then we even say understand, but get even the composition of the word, understand. You're going under. Rather, maybe you overstand or you innerstand, because it's an inner work. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I have no reason why I should ever hate umtonga. I meet a vendor, hamba vendor, azkoncha mini, arituwereka rengwe harwa. He taught me how to go, you know, buy alcohol. It's okay, it's a survival tactic. If I'm with the boys in vendor land, I'm like harwa. They're like, no, he drinks, cool, we're with him. Whatever.
What do you think, right?
Yeah, I think generally for my tribe, I think it's just the lack of knowledge from the people. That's what upsets me. the most. Now, for example, I'll give you an example. The mighty river in this country, what's it called? Zambezi. It's in Tonga Kasambabezi. Kukeza abakwaziyo. If you don't know uzalunywa ingwenya or something or yeah, that's what it means. All along, and the Zambezi is very long. From I think Angola to down the side, it's still known by the same name. So my people have been there along that river from, I think, as long as that river has been around. Abantu, I think, are miseducated about some things. Yeah, well, that's just general stereotype. Miseducation.
Do we call it minority tribes? Or is that offensive?
Very.
It's very offensive.
Very offensive. Like, already you are separating.
That's the majority, actually, in a sense. Because, I mean, what you expect the major population on this side to be, you know, except for those that come for these major government offices, you know, but really on the ground,
we are
you expect?
Majority. And it's just way along from, I think, from Kariba. Down being Victoria Falls, even going to the other countries, was Zambia. We are the same people. Zambia speaks a different type of Tonga. If you go to Namibia, there's a certain type of Tonga, like I think Angola also on the other side. It's the same. For me, I grew up around here. I know like Isindebele, Shona, yeah, Nambia, Tonga, and Isilozi. But if I go in Namibia, I can listen to umuntu kuluma Isuvia, whatever language is there. Yeah. And I can pick up into Azkuluma because they stay along the Zambezi region.
Check. Yeah, if it was one language, if that was divided on this land, factually speaking, right? To say, if it was one language that was divided, and we've got Bantu tribes, we're speaking of tribes, across every language you get, you won't fail to find similarities.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, have you ever had, and you were talking about stereotypes on your tribes. Okay, let me say for me, which I'm assuming I am. You can never really know who to hlanganiswelana. So I identify from to the best of my knowledge in Ndebele. So I want to talk about Lami ama stereotypes, you know. Ukuthi Ndebele people are lazy, standing nyama, you know.
But I mean, you sing about it, come on. Nyama.
There was a war on X, and there's a Shona guy who had posted something about how Ndebele people say vele 25 times a day, you know. You know, and then it triggered a lot of things because it was now perpetuating.
My very favorite comment was vele.
I myself fungo print is a les keep.
Yeah, vele.
So you know, it's not easy to city. Your people are lazy, you know, and then you look at your father, and you look at your mother. This man has been working all his life to provide for me.
It's just miseducation, basically.
So I think maybe it's not a tribe thing. Maybe it's a people thing. It's a person thing. As umuntu, especially kula stereotype amashona bathi amashona amachapa ini, you know. I don't think you can hold people accountable for what are you thinking?
No. I'm just looking at the demographics in my mind.
Because abantu banjani? Abantu bachiyene.
And it's very rude to judge a group like a demographic. Like
imagine
actually, I think that's an African proverb that needs correction. Come on. Even like even if we were to go scripturally or anywhere, and umntwana will not die for the sins of the father, or the father for the sins of the what? Of the child. So I mean, come on.
But I have to disagree with you. I have to disagree with you somewhere when you spoke about Ikukuround and how, you know, it's something that we shouldn't care about. And I feel like for this whole thing to end, I don't believe in me going around hating someone who did nothing to me. And let's say I can't have friends, they are a different tribe. I really don't believe in that. But I believe that the people who experienced it just need closure. You know, Mina, I did not experience it. Thank God I did not.
And then what kind
it.
of closure now?
I
Because
think
are
they
we
just-
saying an eye for an eye? Because
No, that's
all
not
I'm
the
saying is
closure.
bygones be bygones.
That's
no?
not the closure that I'm talking
Yeah,
about. And
but I think a simple discussion. A
you
sit
know,
down with the
acknowledgement
people,
of what actually went.
accountability also.
Yes. All I'm saying is
Yeah.
I'm not saying hold people a whole entire people responsible for something that they didn't do.
Yeah, you get what I'm
hold
saying.
certain individuals is what I am saying, whether on both sides. You know, not people who did nothing. You know, like that's what I'm saying.
But who's gonna hold like Lope and Ngula Mziligazi accountable? You get what I'm saying?
They're not there, is it?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
But these
So-
ones are there. That's why I'm saying hold individuals who are here accountable.
Yeah, kuningi. You know, I mean, when I went to Poly, I remember some guys used to think ukuthi maybe I'm CIT or something, because I could speak to I could speak to anyone in whatever language. I can speak to you and even speak to you. Will allow isindebele umele apha lo ngesishona sakhe lo ngestonga sakhe ka1. Yabona saka yabona saka mina for me about the issue I wasn't really into it because my people weren't really not doesn't get affected as such, but we're not part of it.
I think
to say. So I just sympathize with whoever was afflicted.
True, that is true.
I just
'Cause
sympathize with whoever
I
was
want a
afflicted.
utopia where, you know, because I also don't want this awkwardness. Into zokuthi sokuthiwa so many were now so less segregation and stuff like that. You know, it's not nice. You know.
Yeah, I remember also.
Utopia is achievable when we can see our minor differences against each other. Because I'm telling you, like, okay, if you uNkulunkulu semuthini, Almighty, angithi, Almighty. But then when you look at that word in its composition, you can come up with two words, all and mighty. So which means all are mighty. So now imagine if black men came together and the black queens, you know, like what Kanye cries about. You know, Kanye will cry and say, why is it that our families, you know, how like the divorce rate, you know, like me, Zefayo, Karesi, we speak Wange, Plawayo, Harare, wherever, Vic Falls, wherever. And you get what I'm saying? We're even scared because even the interests of our ladies and everything. But imagine if everybody played their position and we overcame our differences and we came together. Just think about that. Yeah, the mindset. The Mashona, what do they say?
I think this generation can achieve it, you know. I'm just saying, I see a lot of
90s and 2Ks.
Yeah, that's why I say, may beg to differ.
90s and 2Ks.
You don't believe in us.
No. I believe the younger generation. I mean, I'm 90s, yabo. So the ones abalandela kithi ngapha. You are more, you are selfish. Sorry to say.
Okay.
Sorry to
okay.
say.
No, that's all right.
Sorry
that's
to
all right.
say.
That's all right.
But selfish. It's all me. Me. Even kube kuningi such that like mina lo ngani wami singadla sibe right, but it's always na okumele kuye ngapha kumele kube to me. Akula that yeah. Kubambana. You remember thina ama 90s kungathiwa mbani uba ngumsinde eclassini. Class yonke angangcono ichayo. Sikwazi ukuthi nangu.
Banoba umsinde.
But I can ask anyone.
Futhi uthe wathi qeda lapha obese sithi wabephuma phandle lo mngani wakhe.
Yeah, saka vele it's they are doomed. I don't know, they are doomed. They are doomed. But I don't know, maybe they might change.
No, but then myself, I look at it in this way. Okay, because we're coming from a generation, because our parents, maybe they might have been young or they might have been older, depending, because when I met Babazali Wako, they're older than mine, you know, maybe when we last born. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So our parents are coming from an era of war, which was a physical type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like ukuhlukumezwa kwankhona, ukurechwa, ukwanisa ukuchaywa, ukwanisa ukubulawa nje, just like that. And that's what. But then ours now, fine, we're born free. Like Karesi, just check how free we are to just do this, like right now. This is a privilege we have from our predecessors, right? This is a privilege. That's okay. But then now, our struggle now, it has to be mental, as you were saying. Say, it becomes an issue of the mindset. The Shona have, whether it's a statement or a proverb, it says, kutambura kwedu nekusatambura kwedu kwese kuri mufungwa. Simply meaning, ukudubeka kwetu, lokungadubeki kwetu, konke kusengqondweni. Angithi English, that word, our calamity and our non-calamity all lies in the mind. Yeah, so something like that. So ours now, it's genuinely just a mindset shift that needs to be done. That crown chakra, it needs to blossom now.
Someone was even saying, even in Dubai, corruption. Corruption on its own is like both sides. There's a positive and a negative.
Please.
If I am looking for a job and I know someone and it's working for me,
The Good Lie.
do you think I would
Have
complain?
you seen that movie, The Good
No.
Lie? You
I would not complain, but if
I've
I'm
never seen it.
if I'm on the opposite end, I know like so kitchen minimum savings would one gain so
I would cry.
you'd see. So
it's
it's a matter of mindset, how we look at things.
Okay, I see. So if it's working for you, corruption is not that bad, hey?
But then no,
People will come in both ends.
corruption, in my view, let's just view it as a tool for power.
Yeah,
I mean, you can never really grasp the full prowess of power until you're corrupt, because that means you are exploring all the possible dimensions of your power.
I think power would corrupt me. I'm not shy to say. I think
That's
power would
he
corrupt
can go
me.
to you, like if it's working for you,
That's why maybe the most I hasn't given you $1 million.
I think
like,
he knows.
No,
I think
no.
he knows. Because
Gucci and Prada.
I think when you grow up without a lot of things, and
Yeah.
when you get into a position where you're now able to, you might want to take more out of the cookie jar than you intended
yeah,
to.
true.
You know,
Mindset.
it's all in the
You
mind.
need to be strong. Like, yeah, let me just take my shit.
Because I really feel like, you know, if I put one,
I know,
like
but
that pinch, I might come out with a bunch of things.
But then maybe while we're still on the issue of the misconception of these tribes and everything, the biggest tribe we have at the end of the day is that of the black man. In my view, the position of the black man is greatly compromised. If we knew what we represented, I feel like, because the whole white superiority complex type of thing, I'm from Big Falls, and born here, Wange, but then raised Big Falls at a time later, now here, right? But then now, all I'm saying is, the way we see that white folk pass, like, I'm not racist like that, no, we're all people. As Mandela said, we all bleed the same colored blood, you know. Nobody's got green alien blood or something like that. So, but then, what I'm saying is, the way we just view, you know, say, Kiwa, and we perceive that. So, it's like the complex is, this is a superior being. But remember, money ain't that thing.
But it does rule the world, Maligo, unfortunately.
Like okay, no, like that part I get, which in my view, if ever as Africans, I don't know, like we've had other leaders before, like Gaddafi, who had a vision of having a one Africa. That was actually a good view, in my view. And
No.
One Africa. You know how South Africans be like, open borders. They're like, hey,
no, but then
Zimbabweans, all of you will come here.
Because you see something, and as you were saying, like the miseducation type of thing that we were saying earlier on, speaking about the Kasambabezi, Zambezi River, Angiti. When you study the history, find a book called the African Book of Records. When you read the book, you find that King Solomon, you remember King Solomon, 1,000 wives?
Concubines.
700 wives, 300 concubines, something like that, yeah. Okay, so that guy.
But one
he
child.
used to get, he used to get his gold. He used to get his gold from a place called Ophir, according to that book. Now, according to the African Book of Records, Ophir today is modern day Zimbabwe. So now
so
this
hard
is
to believe. I don't know, maybe because I'm from here and it's
yeah, I get what I'm saying. What I was saying,
find it so
I get what I'm
hard
saying.
to
If we can really align with who we are, Even like, okay, even find first the kingdom, but remember the kingdom is within you.
Yes, within you.
You get what I'm saying? As within, so without.
So it's not God takes
So,
money.
like, okay, if you, like, what's the thing? Hey, man, I'm keeping Papa Ngam. You know, I fear at times speaking things which might reference scripture with my head on for reasons of my own. Okay. But then, even the scriptures will tell you, silver and the silver and the gold all belong to the Most High. Like the earth in its own entirety. So all I'm saying is the whole reason why we're going to have a difference between Ndebele and whoever is because one wants to be superior. But then even some Shona friends of us will sing songs for us and say, I'm Kuru Ndimwari, I'm Kuru, Nkuru. If we can grasp that concept, play our position, all Almighty, imagine the mountains we could move with unity rather than with disunity. Divided we fall, and the kingdom divided between itself shall not stand. And that's the black man's state right now. So while we're busy worrying about tribal items, we've got black brothers in America. We call them black Americans, but we know they were taken in slave ships. They are slave ships. They are ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So what are we doing? We've got the biggest land, but your geography today will never teach you just how big Africa really is, how you can fit China, Europe, Australia, America in there. I'm talking, China is billion civilization, type like that, and numbers.
But I think black people have a problem with unity.
It's a mentality.
It's like, I think it's we really do have this big problem. You're talking about slaves, and you know, our brothers were selling each other to the white man. You know, it's not like it was just random. They would be like, they were just hunting around looking for black people to kidnap. Someone was the broker, you know, your own blood.
Yeah, and someone else.
I mean, your own.
Do you think you could really walk around with like just a bikini and just something short? Walk around really, like right now. Do you think you could?
No, I could never.
What do we call that? Like white culture. But then but then come on, let's study history and
you know,
our ancestors didn't really wear that much like that.
6th Avenue, ungaqoka back in blues and ungaqoka into that they think is short, you know, back child ukhwelo and then when a white person comes or a colored or someone abangaboni kahle kahle ukuthi you know, it's fine. You know, it's okay.
But where did the white person get that from? Because that's how black people used to.
Because they used to be overdressed. Layers of clothing that the women had, corsets, something.
Actually,
and now we were naked.
It's like even some fake nyash. You have seen that gown that they wear with the fake frame for the nyash, you know.
They used to make fun of our shapes, Tina, our features, the big lips, the one. Now they try to imitate.
And when someone mentioned it to me, I've been monitoring. Every time I watch a movie, I check out thick ama lips, ama kiwa. They don't have like thick lips as us. It's just like like flat, and like they made us think oh wow, we go right, but started
as our features were now deemed ugly. You know, it's women with hair. You know, we had to relax our hair for it to be smooth and silky.
Same here.
But then now, on my part,
my hair, you know,
on my part.
But like,
it's not appropriate. This is natural. It's not appropriate. You know?
This is natural.
On my part,
I've been told
race hair, unfortunately I've got a bald head, right? But if I've got white people here. So, okay, I'm saying race hair, okay, as a guy, at least it's not too long. That's at least how I know a man not to keep his hair too long. You know, he can keep it, but as long as it's not too, you know, that's okay. But now, here's my problem. His hair, if you check it, it defies the so-called theory, remember, not fact, theory of gravity. Because
our hair grows
look
up.
Look at it. It just goes, it doesn't fall. It doesn't fall like that. So, why then chemicalize your antenna to not receive the signals from the universe, because this is the antenna, a radio.
We were trying to keep up with the appearances that we thought. You know how hard it is to keep your natural hair, but someone came with the relaxer to burn your hair.
No,
like,
also work standards. I think
even a school.
You know, I always get this challenge. Brah, cut your beard. I'm like, brah, who cuts a lion's beard though? Like honestly,
who cuts a lion's mane?
So if it's there and it's like okay,
I like that.
Okay. Us as men, and when we are growing like that, this is some of our features of puberty. You guys, you get breasts, nyash, the calves, and stuff like that. But get this. Who is controlling the woman that I know that is too much killing us, you know? But you challenge the men, because this was the thing. That was the standard a white man set for you to be in office. Change your image.
It's
but then now,
that's the term. I'm not agreeing, guys. I'm not agreeing. I'm saying they say it's presentable.
But then I'm like, also, if I am wonderfully and fearfully mad, then in whose image? Because okay,
if you just be looking fearful.
I'm not fearful. No.
That's what they'll be saying.
Like check. There's a song they sing in churches. Uma uJesu bonakala mina ngizofana naye. Okay, that's best of a verse. And to say, when we see the king, and we shall all be in his likeness. Now, when you go even Revelations, check his likeness. They'll describe him as a man of brass, bronze, screen. That is like a black man, right? But then they'll also describe him as a man with white hair. His hair was white as wool. So we're not talking of a bald-headed man here. We're talking of someone with white hair and a white beard. So the beard is there. You get what I'm saying? So mine is still black, but hopefully when my heart maybe goes white, it will also go white. And then that means
I think it's depicting an old man, you know. A wise old man.
Yeah.
With white hair.
How they depict Abraham and the likes is always wise and old.
Okay, like how we say that a silver beard is a sign of wisdom, like it's tuned.
Because Abraham, I don't think if someone says envision Abraham,
you think of a young man now.
You like Velushumbo stage. Because Moses, you know, I rarely think of him in the basket, you know, like I see him in Mount Sinai and stuff like that. Really, that type of stuff. Yo, guys, that's ambitious.
Yeah. No, that's nice.
Okay. Have you ever met someone of a different tribe and you had heard stereotypes about their mind, but you had a conversation with them and they managed to change your mind? Or you guys no.
I mean, I've had an experience. I've been to Shamba. Shamba not town, but Shamba deep inside the gold mines, it's Chipol. I used to think ukuthi amashona abadla amagundwane. It's not that.
This is something that, you know, if you see a Shona fighting with someone, get to hambo udli gundwane.
It's like please, I think today I would like to speak on behalf of the Shona people. It's not that. It's a different breed of a rodent. Ngandi gundwane, or what you call as imbila.
Yeah.
Between igundwane and imbila, it's almost like that.
So it's bigger.
It's way bigger. We won vela when I would create one.
Oh, so yabona so tina
and they're actually nice. You know, and
okay.
Like, please, whenever you go there, don't be shy. If you don't want, yeah, sure, but try it out.
So what did you do yourself? Did you ask?
No, yeah, this guy came, so
like,
wait, he had two this side, he had two this side. I mean, I'll tell him that it was quite big. Yabona wafika wakuchuna wakuboila kunjalo. Keep uzanga phakathi wakuboila kunjalo. And then wakufaka esigodeni, so then you put it on the fire. Boil on beacha bonke biyaphela, and then so would dry out like It's quite nice, bro. It's really nice. You guys should try it out.
Enjoy. No, I have known that it's not really the typical red or
And the
purple or
color food
whatever.
is actually the
But
light
then
brown.
I've never really been eager to go find the right type again.
Oh, I came across it and it was like
And you're like,
education. I was like, it's like, yes, it's not those ones. You can do anything. You can know.
Mina ngezwe kuthiwa ngijaye uzothiwa amadonka aloya. And
Wonke umuntu yaloya.
ebusuku vele
Yeah.
awulalo ngakhula sizwa ama-rituals anzima that young Tonga
you know
women
what?
endure
okay,
and stuff.
wait, I know he's Tonga, so naturally he's already saying,
So
you know what?
No, phela this is my turn to
Sure.
debunk lokhu zenine myth phela.
A stereotype that you've also heard.
Yeah, this is what I've heard, and I heard ukuthi Tonga girls go through like sexual training, like how to please a man type of thingy when they are. I heard this when I was like 15 years old, I think. Ukuthi kulomntu akhuluma esithi wena yana late. You know something. I was so young to be hearing this thing. Ukuthi they know how to please a man, what, because talk about kufakwa amanariti and they have to squat on top of the nariti, so it makes their legs stronger.
Okay.
This is, these are things that you hear.
Yeah. You can choose what you hear. You can choose really
You
what
really
you
can't
hear.
choose. You don't go around and asking. You don't
choose what you hear.
So these are things that you hear. So I've grown up always thinking Tonga girls have this thing where they
Strong thighs,
and
no
they are
strong
squatting
thighs.
on top of those on top of that bed of needles, right? And they don't move because if they do, and then we are cooler, and then critical thinking kicks in,
Like, wait a minute, what's up there?
You start to say, but
Okay,
that doesn't make sense. So what do you say, Ray?
Nah, you wanted to speak first before I did.
Okay, no, wait. Maybe before I speak, Ray, what do you say about this
Debunk
thing
the
about
myth.
needles? You are Tonga. Is this what you're teaching them?
Put my mind
Is
at
this what you're
ease.
teaching them around,
Put
bro?
my mind at ease.
Not necessarily needles, but
it's there.
there's some kind of training that you go through. Especially ukule ulabo aunt. If you're a girl child, if you get to that age, part of this. Yeah, they take you to your aunt.
Shake your body
This is what you're supposed to do. It's not meant for you to please your husband. It's just always part when as woman. They teach you even lama duties. Please a man.
It's part of the culture.
Yeah, it's cultural. Like Zulu, when you get to a certain age, I don't know, yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, something like that. They get you to teach you as it isn't. But on that needles thing, similar picture, but something else some discomfort. Yeah, I would to I don't know what it is that you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I strict regimen every day. Needles.
So you won't be comfortable. You'll be forced to move like to that position about something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why your ladies are pretty strong?
Yeah, they are.
Because I would.
I know, because they also work hard. I mean, like Tonga women, Tonga women, like Tonga men still practice polygamy.
Yeah.
You see,
Really?
so it's like
Look at
in
you,
that
Ray.
setup.
Yeah.
Look at you, Ray.
I'm in line, well, I'm one from my mom as a nigga arranged wife, one is a skittle. Yeah.
So yeah, they work
I don't know.
hard.
I don't know.
I did not know that.
But then even if Tonga women work hard, as a Nambian man sitting next to this Tonga man, I'm going to just remind him because he knows the Nambian women. He knows what they say. I don't know, like I've never heard if our Nambian women go to some training, but I know they're gonna tell you that Nambian women will take that man naturally.
I remember, you said ngapha kulama mines a lot. Most of the coal of the country ngapha. So a lot of guys from Mashonaland and Midlands come and work the site. Most of them are Wiyeli. Do you know why? Nambia women.
You come, she trips.
Yeah, you really go back. You really go back.
Do you hear that, Marcos?
Yeah. I remember somebody went to Blawayo for some tournament in Port. I saw some Shona late. Dagumona mnambia. Mona kaita se. Dima katera barumedi. Like bra. We're not involved there, but yeah.
Like there was a mystery she was saying, like to say she's heard that abatonga were a lawyer, and it like that on its own. Angazi maybe as an entire episode of its own, but I'm going to have to say this today. To say, I don't think anyone really, the major population, if you ask them, like really, what is witchcraft? We can tell each other stories. Hey, I had this one, 2K house, you know, you get what I'm saying? So these are stories, but you see, if you ask me what is 1 + 1, and I tell you it's 2, and I tell you, say, no, there's this and there's that, and this is what I mean by 2, you can get that. But all I'm saying is, I swear, I can wait even, I don't know how long it takes to just get this, that. I think, I always ask, Agula Mtonika the proper answer, say, okay, this thing you call witchcraft, what is it? So I know to say the Tongas, in my view, I know, but I view them actually as really highly spiritual people. Just look at how they live, and actually they say it's actually a good thing to have Tonga friends. If you study, if you read some of these histories of these cultures.
Because what's it in it?
Now I'll just add on Amatonga. It's a culture like what you're saying. Abantwana abancane, they are taught to please a man. That's not what it is, but that's what someone saw. And in our culture, Tina, we are natural. The earth has to work for us. Plants, herbs, natural, wonke yabona. Ukuthi Tina, we used to umuntu angagula. You don't have to seek a doctor. You have isihlahla lesiyana ngamcrashela. I think that's what made people think ukuthi bayaloya. How are they doing this? I think it carried on. But on the other end, akade ukhuluma lokho abantu ebambali lightning esikhwameni. Yeah. Abantu sobasuka baganga. It was knowledge which was passed down from, ukhulu. Ukhulu maybe abewazi into zakhe, maybe ngezokulapha abantu. But if it's passed down to maybe the wrong child, obviously that would sponsor the wrong way, yabo. So yeah, maybe that's where it went to being witchcraft. But basically all these powers were meant to help the people.
So using the knowledge for evil, the one that's passed down from generation to
generation.
Because when I stayed here for a year when I was on attachment and TJ. Okay. And there was always this thing, Yoguti. To be honest, I always felt so safe because people were like, there's no crime in Wangi. No one dares do anything, Because it once happened, I was staying at railway sign. I didn't lock my door on CM7C9. Like, literally, it was wide open. How I went to the bathroom and forgot to and yabona kungafika ukuthi ukuthi kanjela bana salokuza sense TJ imagine. So I had to go through the rest of the day ngiyathola kungela stofu feni land rakachisa lapha guys.
Yeah.
And like literally
it was okay. Usually if someone has to steal from you in Wange ngomuntu owaziyo.
True.
Like what you're saying also in the witchcraft. People have controlling measures into zabo. You understand? Ukuthi ungathatha into yomuntu usungayiphendukisa wedwa. People don't generally take into zabantu unless ngikwazi da umelinda umuntu onje so
uyizolo lo.
What does but generally vele njengemoto you can even leave it here. Hambe uyeforce uphenduka kusasa.
It was an ongoing thing. Utuchie phone yakho ngayo uzayithola ikhona. My friend lost his ID. Like kwakuyi winkiti. Makomo,
yeah, the Makomo color, yeah.
So Winky D lost his ID and he got it like 2 days later.
Yeah, it's a very tight knit community. It's very small, so everyone knows everyone. If I don't know everyone, he might know the person I'm looking for.
And
so
you always know that this person is not from here.
I just need to, because people from here, we're just chilled. But then we can easily tell. It's like
guys,
can sniff you out.
I think we're done for today. I've exhausted all our conversation.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this conversation.
It was.
I feel like we talked about so many things that we didn't even plan on talking about.
Yeah.
But I really learned a lot of things because that's what I want from this show. For it to be fun and educative at the same time.
Yeah, true.
So thank you guys for joining me.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having us as well. Keep up the good work.
Anyway, we've come to the end of the show.
Sure.
Thank you so much, guys, for this lovely conversation. I enjoyed it a lot. And listen, was too. And for you guys for watching, we are very, very grateful. And please leave your comments. We need to know what do you think about everything that we talked about: tribe, feminism, amadonga, emagundwane. We spoke about a lot of things. So can you please leave your comments? We want to know what you think. So until next time. Bye.